Hi guys, Alto Wisdom speaking. Okay, as you may know of, I've been working lately on a black hole or shimmer reverb device for Ableton Live and a Max for Live device. As initially it was just for fun, and I've been digging a bit into some examples of devices that were running reverbs, black holes, or shimmers, and read about the theory. And so I finally came down to small device, not that small, but as usually, it's almost ready for release. And I wanted to do a short run through between what it does and what you can achieve with the two VSTs that you probably know of. The one is Black Hole from Eventide. It's a pretty nice reverb. And the second one being ValhallaShimmer from Valada DSP. They have a bit of different targets, as Black Hole is really aiming to very cave stuff. So I mean, like very large ambiances, whereas Shimmer is much more for high pitched reverbs, as we call Shimmer, is usually upward pitched reverb, but still, as you can do in Shimmer, you can just remove the shift and put it to 0, so it pretty much works the same as Black Hole in that particular case. My device is between both, as the Shimmer can be set up to whatever pitch you want, up to 48 semitones up and down, so you can shift quite a wide numbers of things. But I just set up this parameters with Shimmer, Black Hole, and ValhallaShimmer to the same kind of environment to get the similar sound. I've put some WLM plus meters, so we can actually compare the reverb with the same loudness and not being jeopardized by some of them being louder than the other. So they're pretty much at the same level and peak. So level is minus 24 around, and peak is minus 20, minus 22. To peak, sorry, no, it's the minus 12. That's the momentary. The source sound is a pretty rich one that I've taken from that I've just built up on Serum. 1 second, just activate it just to listen to it. Master, and so there we go. I've shut the reverbs off for the time being. So let's just have a listen on this one. So it's nothing fancy. You just have a saw wave going through a bandpass, and the cutoff of the bandpass is controlled by random, and the volume is modulated to have this happening. Very simple. Okay. So now I'll shut this down. Sends only. And I've set up 3 shortcuts to activate or deactivate each of the reverbs, so I can just easily switch. So let's start with, say, ValhallaShimmer, and just activate it and see what it does. It's a pretty nice reverb, even though we're not using any actual shimmer. It still have quite a movement. Let's try it with Eventide Blackhole. It's a bit similar, but you still can hear a bit of the original sound. So there are some transients that seems to pass. Whatever. I have to admit I haven't tweaked that much the parameters of the black hole, because it's pretty rich. So you can probably achieve different stuff. And now let's have a listen at what ShimmerHole does. So it's pretty similar. It's I would say it's more metallic than the ValhallaShimmer, Shimmer is really smoother in its audio sound, but so you can less recognize the original sound. Blackhole is a bit quite metallic with the attacks, and mine is metallic as well, so I would say that in that particular case it's very similar to Blackhole. It's almost the same sound, at least in my ears. But what I can do now is play a bit now, maybe not with Blackhole, as it's not really meant for pitching the reverb, so you pretty much can't do a shimmer out of it. It's not meant for that. We have by the way, we have a shimmer from Eventide, so maybe we can try to load it if it's installed on my computer. No, I don't think I have it so far. Maybe try to do that later on, as there's a shimmer as well at Eventide. So let's just give a try with ValhallaShimmer, and sorry, let's just kill that and set Valada as its regular shift, so it's upward 12 semitones. I'm gonna do the same. That's the default parameters of my device. So if you just double click, then you have just 1 octave up. And so just let's have a listen. Before listening to it, let's check the levels. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's ValhallaShimmer is a bit higher, but it's just less than 1 dB, so it's not a big deal. So let's first listen to ValhallaShimmer. So much more high-end resonance, much more high-end noise. And if I switch to my ShimmerHole, yeah, the pitch is a bit more audible on my device. And it's probably because of the modulation, which is quite low. If I increase that value, then the pitch will drastically change between each of the delays, so you will less hear the pitch. See, like that. So you see that modulation, it's if you set that to a very low value, then you have exact same pitch for each of the grains of the shimmer, so you get that metallic resonance. Probably if I do this, I can do the same maybe battery by removing the mod depth. Yeah, that's typically the same kind of parameter. So we have the mod depth here, which is set to 0. Still moving a bit. There is a bit of a high cut there. Let's say, so I put that in mind to 10K. Well, let's say put the same. So that's 8K as we have. Low cut, nothing. That's fine. Yeah. So it's really more metallic with mine. If I put the mod to 0. Yeah, probably remove the slow passing. Yeah, that's high noise. It's still passing on the shimmer, though it shouldn't. I mean, see if I. So it's probably a different filter that is used in Valada. So let's just compare. So if I put it to 4 kilohertz, it's already quite open. Let's open it completely. Yeah, pretty different. Whatever. Of course, there are many more parameters that you can tweak in all of the different different plugins and devices. So I mean, it's up to you to play with the one. I try to load, install, and load the Eventide Shimmer and see what it does. But I think I've done something quite okay, quite similar to what these guys have done. It's been an interesting experience, as you can see. I'll probably make a full walkthrough of this device once it's officially released. Right now, it's just me experimenting, even though it's already usable and almost done. My only concern is with regards to the CPU usage. It's quite high, if you see on my computer. So I'm peaking now at 11%. If I cut it, if I shut down, so by going down to 5%, so it's taking like 6% of my CPU, and that's because of the 4 voices of the Shimmer, which are basically 4 instances of the same object. It can become quite heavy on the CPU. So I would suggest not to put that on every channel, but use it as I'm doing it here loud as a send only. So you just have one of these, or of course later you can just freeze and flatten your tracks. But well, that was my ShimmerHole experiment, and it's going to be available soon, I think. And I set up a full walkthrough of it, and yeah, so keep posted, guy. If you want to get notified and know a bit about what I do, just please like the video and subscribe. Would be great. And see you soon, guys.